Today I want to share a tip with you guys that allows you to feel rested when you wake up. Hey guys, welcome back to Tipharot. It's me Matt here, and today I'm sharing a tip with you guys that is going to help you guys feel better rested and more alert and more awake when you wake up in the mornings. Now this video is going to be very short because this is such a simple tip. There is not much to say here. Basically all it involves is doing a little exercise every day. So what kind of exercise do I suggest? Well, I suggest some basic cardio. This is not resistance exercise. I was already doing resistance exercise 4 times a week before I discovered this, and it didn't seem to help my sleep. In fact, I would argue that doing resistance training, weight training and so on, actually kind of lowers the quality of your sleep simply because you need more sleep to recover, so you might need more sleep than you did before. But cardio, on the other hand, cardiovascular exercise actually does the opposite. You seem to be able to get away with less sleep when you do cardio. So if you're doing resistance training, it's even more beneficial to do this. But whether you are or not, you should be doing some kind of cardio if you want the best sleep possible. Now, a lot of people don't want to do cardio because they're perhaps trying to gain weight, and so you don't want to be doing an hour of running every day if you're trying to gain weight, because that's just going to mean you need to eat more and spend more money on food and so on. But that's not what I'm suggesting here. You see, any amount of cardio seems to do the trick. You can do just 5 or 10 minutes each day, and that will massively improve your sleep. So I want to tell you guys a little story. Basically, a while ago I started dieting down. Last year I was trying to build some strength and so on in the gym, but I started from a stage where I was a little bit higher body fat percentage. I didn't really diet down all the way that I wanted to, because I was kind of impatient and I just wanted to start building some muscle and some strength. And so I started working out. I was already a higher body fat percentage, and I kind of put on a bit more fat than I wanted to and not enough muscle or strength. So eventually I had to diet down, which I was doing recently, and I'm still doing right now, although I'm almost finished with it. And I was dieting down and I started doing cardio because I wanted to be able to eat more, because the thing about cardio is it burns calories, and to lose weight you need to be in a caloric deficit. You need to be basically burning more calories than you're intaking. So you can do that by reducing food, you can do that by increasing exercise. Usually you want to focus more on reducing food, but if you add in exercise then you can eat a bit more food. So I decided to do cardio every day. Now, I started off doing this cardio. I said I would do at least 15 minutes a day, but it ended up being at least half an hour a day. Now, very early into this, I woke up one morning and I noticed I hadn't slept very long. I'd slept like 6 hours. But I got up, I made my breakfast, I had my shower, and I got ready for the day, and I noticed something peculiar. I felt really great. I felt like I'd slept, 7, 8, 9 hours, which is the ideal length for me. So, I felt great, but I didn't really think anything of it. Maybe it was just a particular night of sleep where I did okay with 6 hours, which is kind of odd for me that I didn't think anything more of it at the time. Because for me, if I sleep less than 7 hours, I just don't feel great. If I sleep 6 hours, I don't feel great, or at least that's the way it was before. So the night after that, or a couple of nights later, the same thing happened again. I only slept like 6 hours and I felt great. And this happened several times because at the time, my sleep wasn't kind of ideal. Some of you may know this, but I have trouble falling back asleep if I wake up. And so basically I was waking up these times and I did want to go back to sleep for longer, but I couldn't. And so I just got up. But I noticed that all of these times, even though I was only sleeping, 6 hours, sometimes even 5 hours, I was feeling just fine. In fact, there was even a night where I only got 3 hours of sleep, and I don't advise this to anyone. You should still be getting a full amount of sleep. This isn't an excuse to sleep less. Don't cut down on your sleep just because of this. But basically, one night I only slept 3 hours because I really had to do something in the morning, and I didn't fall asleep until super late. So I only slept 3 hours, and I got up, and I did feel tired. I felt tired, but I managed the whole day without any problems. I didn't need a nap or anything. Previously, if I slept 3 hours, I would have been a complete zombie all day, and I would have just conked out after like a few hours. So what changed? Well, I realised that the thing that changed was the fact that I introduced cardio. Now, I actually did a test where I took a few days off cardio and I measured the results of my sleep, and sure enough, my sleep returned to how it was before. If I slept less than an ideal amount, then I felt less than ideal. Whereas with cardio, I was able to feel well rested and just better overall, even when I didn't get an ideal amount of sleep. And when I did get an ideal amount of sleep, I felt even better. So this is what I suggest to you guys. When I say cardio, do some running, do some cycling, do something simple that, gets the blood flowing. And what I like to do, me personally, is I like to do cardio on the exercise bike. I have an exercise bike and I just get on that bike And what I do is I take my phone, because I don't have a working laptop at the minute, my screen on mine is dead. I take my phone and I just prop it up on a surface in front of me, and I just put on YouTube videos. When I want to watch YouTube videos, I go on the exercise bike, and so I can do like an hour a day and just put on some YouTube videos. And I don't go high intensity, I just do low intensity, steady state. I just pedal at an intensity that doesn't distract me from what I'm watching, and I just watch YouTube while I'm cycling. And it goes by really quick, you know, the hour doesn't feel like an hour. I get to enjoy myself watching YouTube at the same time, and you know, it's helping me with my diet. But most importantly, it's helping me just feel better and, you know, perform better, and to feel more alert and more awake when I wake up in the mornings. So I wanted to share this tip with you guys because a lot of people are asking me how to get better sleep, how to feel more well rested, and so on. And so I thought I would share this tip because it really does make a huge difference. And cardio is good for your health anyway, so it's something that you should try doing. You know, add it to your routine. Think of it like meditation, but for the body. So yeah, add it to your routine. It doesn't have to be long. If you're trying to put on weight, then I don't suggest doing long cardio every day because that's just going to make it more difficult. So just do, you know, 10 minutes. 10 minutes on the bike each day, or 5 minutes even. And that should make a notable difference anyway. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe up there for more. And if you want to keep watching, check out the video that's linked on screen. Thanks for watching guys. Take care.